Hello and welcome back to the Resource Machine, actually the Human Resource Machine by Tomorrow Corporation. It's really cheap and you should pick it up on Steam if you haven't done so yet.
Yeah, or watch our video.
Well, and watch our video.
Yeah, to see, to have a glimpse of the first steps, maybe
Alright.
Before, because if they just get to this video,
if this is the first video, go back. We have a playlist. Go back and start with video 1.
Yeah, that it is easy at the beginning, even for beginners like me, but it gets very hard very soon.
Yeah.
So it's also a very nice thing for programmers just to play if you are interested in that.
Yeah. I say we go for 23. Or do you want to go the whole optional path first? The littlest number to reduce our carbon footprint. Management is requesting the smallest numbers only. This is a public relations exercise. The results are going straight into the landfill.
For each zero terminated string in the inbox, send to the outbox only the smallest number you've seen in a string. Smallest, so can it be negative? Yes.
Smallest can be negative, but we cannot get a 0 because 0 is termination. The 0 is never part of the sequence.
Okay. So,
well,
let's talk about it first.
So we'll clearly have like some kind of initialization, and then we have our core loop, and that'll be it. And we'll at some point we'll jump, if it's 0, jump back to the top, and the core loop like has to run all the time unless we encounter the 0. And that's our core elements of the whole thing. I'd say.
Okay.
We'll never be given an empty string. That's good because we would crash on empty. We could not initialize without having a 0 on board.
Okay. So we grab terminated string means if there is a 0. Okay. Grab first thing in the inbox.
Could you do that in the init section? Yeah.
Grab the first number in the outbox and then put it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
2 put it to 0. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should
Label them.
label them. This is the first number or something.
Oh, we'll go for A maybe. Or a dot. Dot works too. Is this...
This is a fist.
what? Oh, first. I see where you're going.
Oh, wait a second. Like this.
Alright. So that's number 1. And then the other one should be number 2.
Yeah, do we need 2?
Yeah.
2.
And then we need somewhere to put the smallest.
Well, the smallest, that little one.
My
Put it
little
there.
one. Smallest. Okay. So this is number 1. And I think we copy number 1 also to number 2. And then we enter the loop. Yeah. We'll copy to 1. So if you start with 2 equal numbers, it should not matter if they are equal or not equal. Yeah, so if you put this down to number 2, maybe go to smallest. Just
Copy to where?
Well, just that maybe let's be done with init for now. It's clearly not ready. But let's just assume that there are numbers everywhere right now, and we're doing the main loop. So let's continue with the main loop. So between 3 and 4, we'll add something. Well, we already have. Yeah, exactly there. Exactly there.
Okay.
He actually zooms in.
Okay.
So we need to do a comparison. And if we find a number that is smaller than our previous smallest, we need to put that down into smallest.
Yes.
Yes.
Put it down to smallest.
So we somehow have to compare, right? So we copy... Actually, we only need number 1. Probably don't need number 2, right? Copy the smallest number, maybe? Because it's about who we subtracted from who. Smallest, and if we subtract number 1, and that now is negative, then we know number 1 is bigger. So if it's negative, we jump.
Negative, we jump.
To jump to the end of the loop. No, yeah, exactly. Sorry, 1 up. Yeah, because then we know. Yeah, right. I don't know anymore. We're done with this particular comparison. If you're not done, so this label might be off. If you're not done, so if it was not negative, we can assume it's either equal or positive. And in both cases, the number is either the same number or it's a smaller number. So we put it down to smallest.
Copy to smallest.
If it's not negative, if it's positive or 0. That's what negative means. And then we copy to smallest. Okay, so that's a comparison. When we check for 0 though, when we get something from the inbox. So if you found something that's smaller, so we put it to F0. So then we get the next thing from the inbox, right? Get the next thing from the inbox, and we want to copy it to number 1. So that's where our comparison is, and we don't need this label. And it's actually, we only need number. This is 80.
This is number?
Okay.
Like integer, you mean?
No, like inbox. Okay, so this is n now. Okay. And if it's 0, if the thing we're getting from the inbox is not what we wanted, then we're going up again. Otherwise, we copy it to n and have to continue with our loop, which is this loop. I actually did the jump in the other direction. I'd like to step through this, because I have no idea if this actually... I think between the init and the loop something has to be done, so we're probably off by a little bit. Yeah, for instance, smallest, we cannot copy from smallest. We can fix that immediately. So we copy the same number to smallest. So inbox. Copy to here, copy to here. Now this looks a little bit wasteful. Copy from smallest, subtract n. It's not negative.
It's 0.
But we're writing, okay, that's trash. So we have to copy from n again. If it's negative. Okay, so let's go through there. If it's not negative. Okay, now it's not negative. So the number is either equal or smaller. So copy it to smallest. now we're getting a bigger number. It was not 0, so we're copying, this is the number under investigation. Copy from smallest, subtract n, jump if negative. So this number was bigger, so that's why it's negative now. We just grab the next thing from the inbox. It's not 0, so we copy this. Now we jump for the game loop. We never output anything. That's a little bit of a weakness. Okay, so 7. This is positive, so 1 is smaller than 7. 1. And we grab the next thing from the inbox, which is a 0. So we go up here because we're done. And we set up the, yeah, we're not exactly done, right? We set up the whole thing.
That's the thing. We have to, it's a 0, so we have the end of the line.
Yeah.
And then you have to grab the smallest and put it out there.
So we cannot do that on 0. And we cannot, so we need to jump over the whole section here. Because if we jump here, we jump back into the game loop. If 0, we copy the smallest, right? Because that's the thing we should output. And put it to the outbox. And then we jump to the start again. Right? It doesn't fit on one screen. Like, is there a way to make this smaller? Undo paste clear. No.
But what if the smallest appears at the end? How does he know if the 3 isn't already the smallest? Like if you see that, if you see the string over here on the inbox, you have 3, 12, 2. So obviously the 2 is the smallest number in the string.
We start with 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's do this.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's see how it works.
In, copy to end. So we're just initializing so that none of these variables are actually empty. Okay, copy from smallest. We're copying. We're subtracting n, which if the number we investigate, like if it's bigger, then it's completely uninteresting, and this number would be negative. If it's the same number, it's a bit wasteful, but we can just copy it like it were actually a smaller number. It's actually also uninteresting, but...
And if it's positive, we know it's small.
Yeah. Here's the inbox.
This is the bigger number.
So now we have the next number under investigation. Copy from smallest. This is our smallest. We subtract n. We get -9. It is negative, so 12 is completely uninteresting for us. Just jump it. Jump the save as smallest part. Go to the inbox, grab the next number. We have the next number under investigation. We go up again. We copy from smallest because now we're looking at if 2 is actually interesting for us. It's positive, so it's not. Oh no, it's actually interesting. Yeah, so it's not jumping because it's not negative. And then he writes it to this is the new smallest number. Go to the inbox, grab a 0. We detect that it's a 0. We jump out of this loop completely to the end of the program. It's actually a good label. Put this into the outbox and jump to the start.
Oh, okay, now I see what it's doing.
We can actually jump, we can label this as end. This is the end of the program, right? So we jump to the end of the program. So we have our initialization, a loop, no, the end of the program. We jump out of the loop. This is the loop.
Isn't the program everything in the code?
Oh yeah. This little sub-program, this loop, we jump to the end of yeah, this is the whole program. It starts with an initialization. It has like a main loop, and it jumps to, and it has an end portion where we have to clean up and create some outputs. Okay, I think you can just watch it run right at highest speed, because I'm pretty confident that we are finding the smallest number every time. And he's not giving us negative numbers on that. The littlest number.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay, at speed challenge we were a little bit redundant in our steps. That's okay. We have processor power, no problem. Module. Let's do that. So modulo is the operation where you kind of get the rest of a division. Like if you divide 5 by 3, the rest is 2. And yeah, so that's modulo. You get the rest of a division. How many hours of work can you fit in one day? Not enough. There's always a sad reminder of unworked hours. Good thing we have these optional night shifts to cram in more.
Oh, wonderful. For each 2 things in the inbox, outbox the remainder that will result if you had divided the first by the second. Divided the first by the second. So
Okay.
if this is a 6, you divide by 3, there's a 2. Don't worry, you don't actually have to divide. And don't worry about negative numbers for now. And don't worry about negative numbers for now.
Okay, so we have 2 numbers, we're doing a division. A division, if you only want the rest of the division right, you can just loop through and subtract. Like if you have a 5 and a 3, you can just subtract the 3 from the 5 once, so we would have a 2 remaining. And if we did this, if you subtracted once more, we would get a negative number.
That's right.
So we want the last number before it turns negative. So that's actually, we have to save the result somehow, because when we do the division, the subtraction, the final one, like in 6 and 3, it's 6 minus 3, that's 3, minus 3 is 0. We would, algorithmically, if you check for negative, we would just subtract once more and we would have minus 3. So we need to save the 0 somehow. So, because if we're negative, we need to pick up the last result and put it out.
That's right.
So we have like, it's I think this is a basic structure for us now. It's an initialization of the whole algorithm. Then we have the loop. And finally we have the end where we handle output and set, so stuff like that.
Output.
Yeah, and then the end. Yeah, the end of the program where we handle output. Okay.
You should grab. Always grab something.
Well, we grab 2 things, right? And we save them somewhere.
Okay. Inbox and then copy to inbox. Copy to 1.
Okay. So this is this is A, and this is B. And what we're trying to get is A mod E.
So now you grab something the second.
I think we can start with a loop right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that is the setup is already completed. Well, we are.
What do we have in hand? We have to copy.
So we have B in hand. If we enter, well, we don't know because we will loop, so we can't know what we have in hand. We need to pick it up, and I think so. We want to subtract whatever we did last. So we want to take the previous result and subtract from that. So it's we want to pick up A mod B. I think, or previously thought to be A mod B. And that's something for the init. Actually, should be something in there. And I think we have to start with A. So while we have A in hand, we have to copy that to A mod B. A in hand. So yeah.
Copy to A, and then we still have A.
Yeah. Then we copy the rest to A mod B. So now when we pick up A mod B, we actually also pick up A. We subtract from that B, right?
Yeah.
So if we have the 6, we subtract 3, so now we have 3 in hand. And we think this is the new result, but we have to check.
Okay.
If it's negative, we jump to the end.
If negative, jump to end.
I think the labels were end starts. Yeah. Okay.
And if it's 0, it's the same number.
Well, if it's 0, it's the same. If it's 0, it's not negative yet. So in any other case, we don't have to check. We just write it to A mod B. So now we have, like for 6 minus 3, we actually have 3 in hand. So we write that to A mod B. That's our temporary. Within the negative, within the loop, which is here.
Ah, okay, it's awesome. Write to A mod B. Now, pick up.
Now we
have to subtract again.
Yeah. Now we just loop.
If it's negative,
Jump out of the loop. Yeah. So.
Like this. And if it's negative, then take A mod B.
Yeah.
Copy from A mod B.
Well, that should be behind the end, though.
Copy from A mod B and put it in the outbox. That's what we want.
And after that, the whole thing starts over, right? We jump to the initialization part. Let's step through it carefully.
Copy to A. This is a 6. Okay, then copy to A mod B so that the values are empty. Throw it away. Take the 3. Copy to B. And then enter the loop.
Subtract B. Okay.
It's not negative, so you stay inside.
Okay. That worked. Got it. Yeah. So that's 0. That's the correct result. So we're not jumping. Now jump again. And now we should end up with minus 3 once we do it again, which is negative. So that's not the result we're looking for. Copy the previous result. Walk to the outbox and done. And jump to the init.
Okay. It's
6 mod 3 is actually 0.
Remainder, okay.
Yeah. And 7 mod 3 should be should actually take 1 step longer.
Yeah, and the mod should be a 1.
Mod should be 1. Yeah. Oh, I see a problem coming up. The next pair is really interesting. Okay, that's okay. Yeah.
minus. So
It's and we put it 2 down. And I don't know what 2 is. It actually 2? Is that correct? Or should it be 0? No, it's actually, I think it's correct. Yeah, 2 is the remainder. I thought it would be 0, but our initialization worked, so that's good.
it didn't crash.
Did not crash. Okay, then this one should also work just fine. Yeah, so that's -3, which is not what we're looking for. Yeah, we did it. Handled that challenge. Mod module. We did it. Somehow there's a command in there which we could have saved, I don't know. It has to do with, in our main loop we say we know nothing about the condition in which this comes in, and we don't know what we have in hand. That's probably incorrect, and we could have saved that somehow. And
Well, because we see the initial numbers, so we
know what
exactly.
it has in hand, so when it copies the same number from the floor, that's probably where we could have optimized something. Which one is that? What's the name?
That's the 25.
What was the name? What's the purpose of this assignment? Yeah, please. I think it's something about calculating the volume beneath staircases. We have to put the intern somewhere. Oh. Cumulative
countdown.
Cumulative countdown. Cumulative means like adding something to it. So if something accumulates, yeah, you're doing something cumulative and accumulate, yeah, something like that. Cancel for each thing in the inbox. Outbox the sum of itself plus all numbers down to 0. For example, if inbox is 3, outbox should be 6, because 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6. Okay. Easy enough. So we break if we have a 0. So we have an init, it's the same thing. It's an init, a loop. And what's the symbol for end? Is it a cliff? Should it be a cliff? The end. It's a heart because we're done and we love being done.
Okay. Just a plus. Grab the thing in the outbox. Put it copy to
0, sure.
Sum of itself plus all numbers.
Okay, that's our setup, right? Inbox to 0. That should be labeled.
With first?
I don't know.
Initial?
A. I'm really uncreative. And that should be labeled with sum, because we have to have a sum somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
So our sum starts with 0, right? So we should set up that too. Grab the 0 and put it into our sum.
Okay. Why should we grab 0?
We have not initialized the sum variable yet. From 0. Okay. And then we enter the loop. We enter the loop. Miss Pedigree's peculiar,
It's not pedigree, I believe.
perennial, and she had this time loop, which is not entirely unlike our loop.
Well,
Peculiar loop for numbers. Okay. Okay, so let's count the space beneath staircases. That's awesome. I love it.
okay. For example, if we have initialized. Now
we have initialized.
We have to sum up. It's a 3, so we know it's a 3. it's 3.
if it's a 3. So yeah. So we kind of, the number itself, we pick up A. Copy from A. And then we add the sum. And that's the new sum.
Add from the sum. That's the new sum and put it in the sum.
Yeah. Copy to sum.
Okay.
Then we bump minus A, right? Because we need to subtract it by 1. Now if we have a 0 in hand, we go to the end.
If
0, we go to the end. Yeah. And if it's not 0, we go to the loop. So if it's not 0, then we do the thing over again.
If not 0.
Yeah, if not the 0 is inside of this jump. Okay.
It's always the same mistake. Jump if 0. Bump. Jump to loop.
Okay.
Okay. Inside the 0. We are inside the 0. If it's 0, what do we do?
Jump.
Oh, we jump.
Miss Pedigree jumps.
If it's not 0,
We jump.
then we
no.
we have to subtract. Oh no, this is inside the loop already.
Oh yeah. I skipped over this a little bit with the bump. Because bump like lowers the value.
Okay, this is done.
We have to clean up after the heart. So we need to create our output. Our output is, I think, the sum, right?
Okay.
Somehow.
So copy from the sum and put it in the outbox and then start all over again. Not initialize, but
No, including initialize. You start your whole program again. Because we're grabbing the next number.
Other values. Okay.
From A, yeah. Now we're copying your 3, right? Okay. I just want to see that because I have an optimization in mind. Okay. Bump. And now we end up having A in hand. See? So if we can ensure that we have A in hand when we are done with initialization, we don't have to copy from A. So that's one statement that we could say. Okay. Right? Yeah, she's always copying the same value. We definitely can optimize that. Okay, 6. And this was literally the example in the text, right? Copy from outbox. Done. Done and done. Can you stop it while it's doing the 6? Oh, actually it fails on 0. It just fails on 0. Do you see that? Okay. It fails on 0. We're not doing it right for 0.
If 0, don't jump then.
If 0, jump, and if... No. The problem is that it's not 0 if it's negative. So maybe we should jump on negative and have it just do it for 0.
Okay. If negative.
Yeah, because it doesn't hurt the sum if you actually, yeah, if you ask for 0. And can we resort this? So I want to get rid of this copy from statement, line 5.
How do you put it?
Away. And in the initialization, copy from 5 and copy to sum. That should happen before the inbox. So that the copy to A is the last statement? Yeah, because now it has the A in hand. Alright. Looking good.
Faster.
Yeah, good. does it correctly for 0. That should be it. Yeah. And actually, once it bumps it, it does not. There's no. Yeah, there's not too much happening. So we might have done the statement challenge. Yeah. The size. We've done the size challenge. And I think something along these lines is what we could have done last time. Okay, so next time it's small divide, right?
Yes.
A small divide.
26. So
Small divide is also an idiom in English somehow.
I don't even know idioms in German.
German.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't really know. Maybe you can tell us in the comments.
Yeah, please tell us in the comments what small divide is in English.
So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. We hope you enjoyed the video.
Pretty certain though.
And
Pretty
thanks a
certain.
lot for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.